Hello, welcome to the fourth episode of Yolo SMP. In this episode, I'm starting with a new skin because we're celebrating Halloween. I am a scarecrow. I fit perfectly in this farm. But other than that, I'm opening the video with the things you should have seen in the previous episode. But because I had so much fun in the nether, I ran out of time to show you all the things that I've done. And those things are this farm that I'm working on right here, with a custom tree and a little pond, a new build for where I put all of my items and stuff that I've gathered, and a decorated lake which has salmons in it and some blobfishes. Also, my stream chat that made me dispose 19 diamonds. Why? 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 I don't want to know. Goodbye. Oh my god, I swear to god. Do I need to throw away 10 diamonds today? Lily pads? Okay. Goodbye, lily pads. Bye. How do I... Fine, fine. Goodbye. You're making me throw away my hand. Give you like, help me! They're making me throw away 19 diamonds. Fine. Goodbye. I don't have any more diamonds. I don't even have a diamond armor yet. I have some more bad news to share. For a whole week after I uploaded my third episode, I couldn't log into the server. I don't know why, but the world just didn't load. And that means I missed a whole lot of Halloween events. So I don't think I can do anything about that right now because the events are kinda ended. So I couldn't really record anything for a whole week. And that is the bad news. Now that we are caught up, I am here in the shopping district and I was thinking to open a shop of my own because some of the other members opened their shops and I want to open a shop of my own. This is a bit of the layout that I have. It's only a square because I feel like it's just enough space for me to use. But I was thinking maybe I can just make the interior of the shop first before I decided on how big I want it to be, because I don't want it to be that big, but I don't want it to be small because the shop that we are opening is a pet shop and I just want to make sure that the animals have enough space so that they won't suffocate in the wall. And yeah, let's just make the interior first and we'll go from there. So this is what our store looks like right now. It's only a box from the outside because I haven't detailed it yet. And this is the inside. I did put several animals in so I can look at the finished picture of the enclosure. I decorated the enclosure so it looks like their habitat in real life, if you know what I mean. And I am going to keep the left side of the build looking like this. Maybe we can keep this part especially for aquatic animals, and we can change up the right side if we want to change the animals later on. Instead of just selling the animals, maybe we can sell the decoration items that fits with the enclosure of the animals, or they can commission us to make them an enclosure for the animals that they bought here. But for now, I am going to continue finishing the build. So, after 2 days of grinding, finding animals, and an episode of Gilmore Girls, the story is finished. It doesn't really look like a pet shop or an animal shop, but I like it. I like the color palette and stuff. And we have our little display window so we can look at the animals. And if we go in, this is what it looks like right now. We have our frogs, rats of snakes, and some sharks and lobsters. And if you go to the second floor, This is what it looks like right now. It's not that finished yet, but I will probably work on it as well later on, just to make it a bit more detailed. And we have our very own flying jelly thing. I forgot the name. I think it's called Lantern. I rename it, so it's now called Lit. No puns intended. But this is what it looks like right now. If people want to go in, they can just read this book for how to buy, how to get the animals, and if they want to do commissions to make enclosures for the animals. And here we have our assorted decoration items that I've put together, and they can just choose on which items that they want or blocks. And basically for one stack, they can choose any and they can combine it per chest, and for one stack it costs 2 golds. And this is the little egg section that we have. And I do need to put a lectern or something like that to inform people that they need to be there when the crocodile egg hatch. So that way, the crocodile will be tamed. We have our emu eggs and our turtle eggs. And that is the tour of the shop. Now, we are going to get some lobsters for Liz and rabbit for Emmy. And I think Ellie wants some frilled sharks as well. We can get started to that. I have all of the animals ready. Now it's time to deliver them to Ellie, Liz, and M spaces. This one is for Ellie. This one is for Liz. And this one is for Am. Now that we are finished delivering the animals, we have one more thing to do. Madison asked me if I can help her do a foliage commission, which is basically putting leaves all around her castle, and that is why we are here right now. Now, if I remember correctly, she said that there is a chest in her castle that is filled with leaves. And is it this one? Okay, it is this one. Now let's just take some leaves and we can start to decorate her castle. And we are done. We're finished putting foliage on Madison's castle. I have a feeling that I put a bit too much leaves though, so I will probably fix it and make it have less leaves. But now it's time to tell Madison that we've finished, and maybe you can look at her reaction in her video. Now, before the video, and we do have one more thing to do, which is doing little Halloween event, but I have no idea where it is, so let's look around. I don't think this is the right way. This is not the right way. Okay, I think this is the right way. So I have this build contest for Halloween, and look at all these cute builds. And we want to participate in this build. It's a small plot, so we need to think of an idea on what to do for the Halloween event. Now the theme of it is to build some spooky build or Halloween themed, and I actually have no idea what I want to do. Some people make candy corns and trees, and that is really cool. With the jack-o'-lantern? What is this? It's a statue. Look at that. So creative. But yeah, let's do our part in the build. And let's choose a plot. Which plot do we want? Do we choose the one at the front or do we choose the one at the back? Actually, let's choose this one right here at the corner here. This is going to be our plot. And maybe we can make like a witch cottage house or something, like a really small house though. I don't think it will fit. Or maybe we can make some sort of a statue? Or maybe we can make some sort of a tomb. I think that's going to be cool, like a tomb entrance with a little graveyard at the front. Okay, let's do some build. And we're done. So this is the build. It's a tomb entrance. I only use vanilla blocks for most of the build. We only use stones, cobblestones, and stone bricks, some wither skeleton skulls, and some anvil to be the statues. We have the soul scones. I think it's better than the soul torch. And we use this redwood leaf and some cobwebs to make it a bit more spookier and feels like it's abandoned. The space is limited, but I'm pretty happy with the end results. I think that is a pretty good way to end the episode. This one is going to be a pretty short one, but I hope you all enjoy it. Thank you for staying and watching. Please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And also tell me which builds do you like the most from this episode in the comment section down below. And I hope I can see all of you on the next one. Goodbye!